Okay. Hey, there we go. Right, hopefully it doesn't happen again. It's already happened twice now. It'd be a real shame not to be able to stream this tonight. Go rummaging through the trash. Blood sample. This is the chemist I've been looking for. I might get some valuable cures. Hey Horizon, how's it going? Stream's been a nightmare so far. I've had to reset it. This is the third time. Whoa. Right, he's the boss. Oh, don't get stuck. That's the only problem with this game, it can be so clunky at times. But it is a relatively small studio that created it, so... Yeah, pretty good, Horizon. Nice to see you, matey. Is he dead? It's supposed to be a boss, and he just gets an anticlimactic off-screen death there, just a bullet to the head. Anyway, I'm going to give this a go tomorrow. Yeah, you should, Q. It's a very interesting game. There's many things going on at once.
One of the main ingredients of Strickland's medication. Never a good move.
No, it's not. But like for a brief rundown of what's going on, you have these districts. As you can see, I killed this guy early on. You have to choose who you'll kill for extra experience. You can see what experience you'll get for everybody's blood. So, like, if I kill this guy right now, if I embrace him, I can get 1295 XP. I can get more if I heal him. But at the same time, you'll also see a health status for each district. And you don't want that to go hostile or critical. So you kind of want to help out each district. I've healed practically everybody here, so there's no issues. Same with here, I have to figure out how to heal this guy. I killed a pillar of the community here, so it actually went down to critical for a long while until I started healing everybody else around this district. There's still people I haven't seen. And then all the while you can pick up all kinds of different quests for people, which is one I'm on right now, to get to this pharmacy to discover what this guy is using to try and heal people in the hospital. And then you've all kinds of dialogue options that you can screw up. You can choose the wrong dialogues, you can get completely locked out of situations for messing up, which is also interesting in itself. And then it's a very interesting, murky setting in London. It's based during just at the end of World War I. So you can pretend you're like fresh out of Battlefield 1, you're an officer out of Battlefield 1, and you have to go back to London and become a vampire, you know, as you do. So after my many years service in the front lines in BF1, this is what we've come to. Yay, Rich! Rich has been loving this playthrough. He's been here for every step of the way of this playthrough so far. Yeah, it's been a bit frustrating here today, Rich. We've had to restart the stream. This the third time it's been restarted. The internet keeps cutting us off, so we might suddenly disappear. And you'll know why that is, pretty much. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I noticed that. Thought I missed it today. No. Only getting started. We haven't really gotten properly into it at all. Though, you have missed the start of a major event, but... In fact, you can actually see it there in the list of things I have to do. It's a little bit of a spoiler. Also, I discovered, Rich, where all the side quests are. Which I hadn't figured out for a while. Tell what happened to Through Strickland. Who do I tell?
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
So where does this take place? It takes place in London.
Do you need my medical attention, dear colleague?
I would have been confused if anyone other than you had asked that question, Dr. Reed. But your help is welcomed.
There's quite a few
There's
side
no
quests.
shame in helping each other. We're
I'll show you the
colleagues,
screen
after
now.
all.
Many doctors I have known are too cynical to think that way.
Your drug
I
provider is gone.
Located the shop, but it was vandalized, and the owner is missing. All I found was your order.
I was afraid of such bad news. People are so desperate they're ready to burgle a shop for drugs.
That's quite a list you ordered. Opium, sodium hypochlorite. It can't be just headaches you're trying to cure.
This dreadful influenza, of course. I already ran some tests on hopeless cases. Without success, I must admit.
Do you realize you could create a lethal poison without the correct dosage? Then there are the legal ramifications.
Is this not true of any medical substance, Dr. Reed? However, if you would agree to improve it, I'd be glad to accept your help.
As long as you promise to be scrupulous with your experiments, I may try to gather these substances, and even help improve upon the mixture.
That's all I'm asking for, Dr. Reed. That's all I'm asking.
No, I don't know about this guy. He's trying to cure people with opium. It's like a big drug camp he's trying to
I
run
want
here.
to know about these secret tests you run, and if they can save people from this epidemic. Speak to me now, Thoreau.
I know I may sound presumptuous, but I'm just following your steps, Dr. Reed. I'm casting away the shadows of ignorance by daring to face them.
Self-confidence is essential in our line of work, my young colleague, but only if tempered with the correct amount of cynicism.
But you never doubt yourself, Dr. Reed. I've read all your articles and books. You performed the most daring research during the war.
Phew. Opium, though.
Don't you think we have enough work already? Perhaps now is not the best time to be chasing shadows.
Chasing shadows, really? It's funny those words coming from the only doctor here who has spent more time outside this hospital than in.
There's weird desync going on here.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Right, so he wants to pump this dude with...
I can't let Strickland put his patients at risk with opium. Perhaps an adjusted formula will deliver more of a placebo effect.
A placebo effect? Huh? But anyway. So here's all our side quests. This screen. Once you have this stuff. We've already completed some without realizing. Find out who is spying on Thelma. We got his friend. So yeah, there's all these sort of side quests we can do. Or investigations. It'll take the pain away.
You always knew the word.
Let's all try opium!
The
Woo!
shift never ends. What a blundering idiot.
So he wants me to gather his ingredients. Where are his ingredients now that he wants me to gather? They're only out the front. That's not so bad. Oh, it's my room, yeah, I have to concoct stuff for him, I think.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Do I have water?
Strickland's project could be dangerous. I have a mind to report him to Dr. Ackroyd.
Hold on a minute.
The flower's dying.
Can I use this
needs
thing in
water.
general? Imagine I could create my own drugs up here all this time. And I didn't even know. Choose what to do about Thoreau Strickland. Bring the medication to Thoreau or report to Dr. Ackroyd. What should we do? We report him? I think we should report him. I don't think he's well in the head.
So many deaths. A lot of my own.
You're Ackroyd, aren't you?
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
Yeah, I mean, the setting is very derelict. It's very, it's a very rundown London.
I know that you're a busy man, but I could use your help and advice.
The great Dr. Reed honors me with a request. What is it exactly?
Dr. Strickland devised an experimental drug for the Spanish flu that he asked me to manufacture.
You know what I think of fringe medical experimentation?
That's exactly why I want you to keep the result, Doctor. I made sure it won't harm anyone, but I'd like you to take care of it.
I see. Put it in my cabinet. I'll give you the key. I'll make sure no one uses this medication by mistake.
I'll do that. Thank you for your help, Dr. Ackroyd.
Thank you for your trust on the matter, Dr. Reed.
Right.
Do you think Dr. Strickland has any chance of curing the Spanish flu by himself?
His wish to cure the sick is not driven by pride, but by an idealistic view about our mission here. Honestly, I don't know which is worse.
You consider him a good practitioner, yet you will not report his methods.
Strickland may be a rival, but I will not use dirty tricks or regulations to prove him wrong. We are doctors, not politicians.
Alright.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Put the medication in the box. Oh yeah, this fool just gave me the key to his room now, so I might find some goodies in here.
It's locked, all right. Now that Dr. Ackroyd has been warned, he should make good use of this formula.
Ah shit, everything's locked.
It's locked, all right.
It's big glass, put your fist through it. Dear Dr. Swansea, despite the actual urgency of the sanitary situation, I must inform you of a recent case of professional misconduct inside the Pembroke. Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan has been found guilty of undeniable unprofessional conduct and thus guilty of endangering a patient. Under no circumstances should a nurse diagnose and establish the prescription without at least informing the referent doctor about her conclusion. Right. You know me, Edgar. I'm not against personal initiative when it is for the interest of all, especially during a crisis like the one we are facing. But we can't allow a nurse to perform diagnosis and decide on a procedure to apply to a patient. The fact that said patient survived is no attenuating circumstance. It just means we dodged the bullet this time. Jesus. Demand the strictest authority on this matter. Alright, so he's always complaining about people. What a bitch. We don't need to read. We'll get hints anyway. Like, I don't want to not read everything, I guess, in case people are interested, but at the same time, I don't want to read absolutely everything out loud. These people love writing letters. They could talk face to face. Yeah, imagine that. A lot of letter writing.
It's locked.
And they say we're bad with texting and messaging these days, huh? Right, that's that side quest put aside. I thought that would have led me to the cure for headaches and shit. And she is. He's recovering. He's got a migraine. I'm gonna next one, I guess. Yeah, we'll do another quest indeed. Another side quest. I'm gonna cure this doctor of his headache.
Thelma Harcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding? I should investigate.
You should. We'll get to doing that.
I never could keep anything from her.
I always try and heal the important doctors first around here.
In New York.
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr.
Dr.
Tippett.
Reed, any good news to share?
Do you need any medical assistance yourself, Doctor?
Yes, indeed. But don't worry, I am
Sure.
I have no doubt about it, but you are still ill all the same. Please, take this medicine.
I appreciate your concern, Dr. Reed. To be honest, I just did not take the time to diagnose myself.
Yeah, a couple of these voice actors sound familiar, and there's a good diverse enough
Goodbye,
cast
Dr.
of
Tippett.
voice actors. So there has to be a few good ones in there for sure. Some of the voice lines are downright funny in this game too. Like, they're not afraid to use their words. I'll say that much. Some of the voice lines in this game are very interesting. You have people swearing like sailors and everything in it. What else are we doing now? Retrieve the suicide letter. Find out who's spying. I want to do this one because this one sounds more interesting. Find out who is spying. Is this where we're supposed to end up? Let's Probably more so outside. Some of these poor people have had migraines for days now. As more so the guy in Whitechapel. I've noticed they develop... It's interesting, they actually do develop new illnesses as the game progresses, and I can actually tell the people who do. See the way he only has 800 XP. Guarantee in next chapter he's going to develop an illness because the red health bar is not up full. Like this guy for instance, he's probably going to develop one more illness, maybe like a cold or something. He's going to develop one. You can kind of tell by the health bars. Like this guy is good to go for the rest of the game now. He's fully healed. He won't develop an illness. This one's going to develop a few. That's what I'm guessing anyway, from what I've seen. Unless, as well, with some of them, because I slept during, like, leveling up, maybe he has taken some, like, irreversible damage along with this one. I'm not sure how it works. Right, so we have to find out who's spying. And that's who's spying. Can we get in there? We can. How's old Colossus Joe? He's alright. I'm nearly talking him out of the gang. The gang he's with. I have to find a way to get through to him. Oh, well, this'll be easy.
Get him! Die, vermin!
Sit down. Determine what the pre-win agents have discovered. Hopefully the cure for a headache. I've been searching for the cure for headaches and migraines for I don't know how long. Obviously not successfully. Small bag of junk. But yeah, I don't know if you were, I don't think you were here, Rich, but you've definitely missed a really interesting plot point in this game. But we'll be back there anyway, trying to do that part. That's why I'm off here doing the side missions, because I was getting wrecked at a certain point. Enter at your own risk. Oh.
Step away, sir.
Step away, sir.
Cross the leaves, boys! Filthy piece of shit! Get a taste of this! Bloody He's dead!
Huh? Purple-headed what? What are you guys saying? Oh, just standing there in front of him out of stamina, just like, well, this is awkward. Hopefully you can avoid the bulbous purple-headed broad today. Oh yeah, that one. Bellend. Nah, I'm sure we're gonna come across her again. Yeah, she's a pain in the ass. Okay, that goes well with what I'm saying. Pain in the ass, yeah. Yeah, she's a narky old one. She wears a purple hat, so.
He's mine!
And it's a bowler hat, so.
Christ! He's dead!
He's dead. He's hacking. The range on that shoddy sometimes. Whoa. The absolute cheek of that. Right. I better start getting cures out of these side missions. Fast. She's so negative, it's hilarious. Well, in fairness, I mean... No, there's no excuse for that. A lot of them are very hateful in this game, though, I've noticed. Some of the most hateful characters I've ever seen in this game. It's hilarious. Like, literally, some of the characters are just too hateful and angry to die. Like your one that's sitting in the sewers that looks like half a chewed bubblegum. Half a chubba bubba. Well, hello there. Try the parrying. There we go. I need to get used to the timing on that parry. It's actually very effective. Report about Pembroke. Ah. Sir, having observed the Pembroke Hospital for 2 weeks now, we can confirm vampire activity there. First, we now have proof of the presence of a female leech inside the hospital. The beast is clever. She acts like a mental patient to hide her true unholy condition. I personally sneaked inside the hospital and heard the creature whining about her need for blood since her body is decaying. But it gets worse. The administrator of the Pembroke Hospital is Dr. Swansea. According to our team leader, Amanda Tilton, who died yesterday in a fight against a skull by the canal. Not much of a great leader then, huh? He may be a member of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. If it's true, then there may be something big going on at Pembroke. Maybe even a nest of vampires protected by those bloody traders of the stole. We don't know what to do, but we are convinced you better come quickly and reinforcements and heavy gear. Okay. You're more right than you know. Use pre-win stake. Hail to our fallen comrades. Hail to their bravery. For we prevailed. Okay. I doubt that. For you are now dead. Gonna need some spikes in that cudgel. Yeah. What is it now? Cure for the headache is at the cemetery on a dead body. I did some research. Oh. And is... Can you find the cure for the migraine and neuralgia too? I thought. It actually so happens though that I do have to go to the cemetery for a side quest too. I have to find that bad priest's disciple that he sent to the cemetery, who's probably dead in it. A load screen. It seems to be that the more I play this game, the more unstable it's getting. That's the first time I've seen a load screen like that.
But in the circumstance.
Right. Reassure Thelma about the spies.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
About the men you were tracking.
I have made inquiries about the men who were tracking you, Miss Howcroft.
I did not expect a mortal to have this sort of courage. Speak, Doctor. Why are they hunting me down?
It was a misunderstanding. These hunters were in fact looking for a very different creature, but they mistakenly put their sights on you.
I knew it. I have become undone. Those hunters have discovered me, but they don't know what I'm capable of.
If you'll accept some advice from a petty mortal, I think you should assume a low profile and just quietly disappear into the shadows.
You are right. And you have served me well, mortal. Take this as a reward for your time.
Oh.
Perhaps I will allow you to drink deep of my blood. One day.
Thank you.
Well,
I'll keep that proposition in mind.
isn't that rather a bit of a kinky, dinky suggestion?
Tell me, Thelma, what do you really know about vampires?
I saw one and he saw me.
Ew.
I watched him hunt and kill.
Ew.
I saw his terrible wounds heal as his victim died. And then I knew I was saved.
You mean you actually saw a vampire? Here in London?
Yes. And it has been the answer to my pain. I must drink and kill to regenerate my decaying body. I am a vampire too.
You're just a delusional woman. Come off it. Wow, she's aggressive, yowza. Yeah. I mean, she's somebody's type.
You have no idea what problems your claim could cause if heard by the wrong people, Miss Howcroft. You must stop this nonsense, now.
Why fear the truth? Strange
Slabs.
things live in the dark, Dr. Reed. Strange and ancient beings that were here before this
potentially
island
hear a real
even had a
slap
name.
soon. I'd be picking me teeth off the ground with broken fingers.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Mistress of the Dark. Lady of the Night. It's a bit of a dangerous term to throw at a woman. I'll leave you to it, Lady of the Night. Right. The cemetery. This guy. His mission.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that Cadigan fellow.
It's probably his disciple's corpse who will actually find this cure off. I think you need a little wash up, honey. She does, she needs a bit of a scrubbing. That's for sure. Right. Cemetery. We've a long way there.
Over there! There's one of them burning!
Hi, Nanika's HQ. She's customer service, tips and advice. Jeez. The old cudgel is still as handy as ever. Brute force and ignorance always prevails. I'm not even bothered with them.
Best turn around. Leech spotted.
Really?
Watch out, boys.
Oh, I technically hit the wrong dude.
No rest for the wicked.
Hi. I have upgraded the cudgel. I could probably upgrade it more, actually, you're right. He always sets me on fire, that cheeky git. I'll fold you like paper, matey. It's like such serene music, and me there gnawing on people's necks in the middle of the street. That's 5 point more upgrades. You know what, we'll check. We can actually get into my hideout up here. My hidey hole. I do enjoy the parry action, yeah! All this time I haven't been using the parry properly at all, and I discovered it in the middle of that fight where I was getting wrecked, how handy it actually is to use the parry right. You get it timed right, it's actually pretty damn strong. Nan knows how the vampire life all too well. She does indeed. Beware. This lad having his own little personal disco in my gap. There you go, you wanna get clubbing? I'll club you. That's how they parry. Stage 3 biter. Yeah. Do you know what? Funny enough, I thought the bite would be stronger than it is at the moment. I need to upgrade the bite even more though. Oh god damn it, I went out the wrong door, of course. Wrong door. I came in the back door, now I'm going back out the back door. In and out, the back door. I'm still talking about a door, don't worry. I mean, this game has not helped at all with the suggestive innuendo that flies around here. Really has not. Between all the biting, hard biting upgrades, the sucking. Like you missed it yesterday, Quinto. We literally asked the guy to get down on his knees and suck. It was too much material to work with here. Very hard to keep this stream PG. Yeah, and drink, yeah. We had like 12 people watching there for a split second. And the minute I did this bullshit of going through this loading door, it went straight back down to 7. It's like this idiot and his weird innuendos. It's all too highbrow. Anyway, we'll see what kind of upgrades we can do here. See, yeah, recipe unknown. So I can't, I've had the cure, but because it's not color coded, it means I don't actually have the recipe yet. The recipe for disaster. Can we upgrade this more? God damn you. We cannot yet. Get a few screws out of this. No idea. Just disassemble everything. You could buy those parts probably. Actually nice to watch these streams for real. Cheers, Udi. I'm glad you enjoy them. For sure. Yeah, I could probably buy these parts. See if I can upgrade the pistol. I haven't been using it enough, I don't think. Increase the fire rate. Increase stun. Yeah, I've already done that. And then we don't have triggers. Yeah, we'll buy all those upgrade bits and get it a little bit better. I think we definitely need to upgrade. So yeah, Udi was telling me too. I don't know if you guys played Life is Strange, but they made this game. So Udi was recommending to try out Life is Strange. So who knows, we might actually see a Life is Strange stream at some point. I mean, they made this game and I'm impressed so far, so might check out Life is Strange for sure. Where could you smell spicy chicken wings? If I get hinted at too, I'm going to get very hungry. This stream will be going bye-bye. Oh. Oh, she's helping people out.
Good evening.
This is the one I sent back.
Wang Shanghao, Dr. Reed. It's good to see you again.
Do you still think about your departed husband?
Of course I do.
Of course I don't.
I'll never forget my beloved Matthew, but how do I put it? Now I miss him more than I want him back.
I know what you mean. And I think it means you're getting better.
Maybe death will take me the way it took Matthew. Without warning and without mercy. But until then, I live on.
Right.
How do you feel now that you're back in Whitechapel?
I've decided to follow your advice, sir. I won't forget the dead, but my efforts will be for the living.
I've no doubt. That is a wise and useful attitude in this part of town.
To be completely honest with you, I am also doing this for myself. If I'm destined to survive this epidemic, I need my life to have some purpose.
Ah, okay. Yeah, alright. I miss him more than I want him back. I like having things to mope over. Move to a better... You just told her to come back here, Jonathan. Why are you telling her to move to a better neighborhood? What's wrong with you? Would you make up your mind?
Why don't you move
Honestly.
to a better neighborhood?
I thought about it, I confess. To go back to the same empty home every day still hurts me a lot.
Why stay here then?
I am a woman of habit, Dr. Reed. And for now I am happier being useful in a familiar place than I would be anywhere else.
But yeah, no, a mistake I made early on in this game as well is... It really is best to talk to people about
What are you
absolutely
doing with
every
your
option
time
they have.
now that you're back in Whitechapel?
I've decided to help the poor and sick of the neighborhood by handing out medicine.
Right.
Giving out medicine? How can you afford to do that?
I am a rich widow, Dr. Reed. My departed husband left me enough money to last the rest of my life. I can spend some on those who don't have any.
Can I have some?
That's very charitable of you.
It's not the most wisest thing
But
to
why
say
do
to someone
it
at night.
I've noticed that the most desperate people tend to go out after dark. Hence my presence, to help them when I can.
I only go out at night. What are you trying to say?
Have you recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
I heard that she used to help the refugees, but unfortunately you don't see her around anymore.
Yeah, I took care of her.
Goodbye for now.
How are you doing, you mad old drunk, you? Oh, he's going to be pissed, actually. What? Okay, that was weird. What's going on here? Okay, he's glitched. Imagine someone say that to you. Goodbye for now. This guy is utterly glitched.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
I swear, the more time I put into this game, the glitchier it's getting. This game was never this glitchy.
As long as you have the
For
money.
the last 3 days. Yes, we are going to this graveyard here. I always have to double check I'm going the right way, because this game's map can be quite confusing. I usually find myself getting lost very easily. Someone under the bridge back there eating chicken wings. Wanna know what side of the map to look at? Not yet, not yet. I went the wrong way. Fucking knew I'd do it. Trust me, I and I me. Whitechapel Old Road.
That leech is fast! We have to stop it!
Whoa! Oh, Nanika's doing some cheeky googling. But yeah, no, we only really use Nanika's knowledge if we get desperately stuck. No story spoilers or anything of that sort.
This is not the... Watch yourselves! There's one of them! That's gotta hurt! Die, vermin! He's too fucking fast!
He's too fast. I thought the parry would have worked there. Hacks! Filthy hackers. I bought aimbot and everything for this game. Bought the whole shebang. It's okay, I even have this wall hacks. I'll see them before they see me.
This is no place for you, sir. Cross the lead, boys!
Ah! Tried to time the parry there. Right. This is the way into the cemetery. It's not one of my hideouts that I haven't discovered yet. It is, I think. We'll steal some shillings. Sometimes these hideouts have interesting things hidden in them. Do 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 do. So has anyone else actually played Life is Strange as well? Have you any idea what it's about? Oh. I have to go in the other side, because that's the boss battle. Can I get through this way? Strange formula. Ah. I think we found what we were looking for. I thought we missed a... What? I thought we missed a way to get the recipes or something, so I checked. Just to learn it doesn't have such a thing. But there's two ways to get the recipes. We just have ruined the other option already. Ah. I remember as a young Quinto, I was playing this detective game, and the only way you could get hints was calling some phone number. Really? That's pretty cool. And they didn't tell you the answer straight away, but gave you some clues. Huh. Right, let's learn what this recipe is. Oh, that has unlocked everything we need. I can finally cure that dude's neuralgia. In hindsight, it was super cool. Like, an actual phone number. Like, you actually had to physically call somebody in real life to get a hint, or was it like in-game mechanic or something? And you actually had to phone them. That's hilarious. It's interesting. Alright. So, I can't go through the cemetery that way, because it'll instigate a boss battle that we're not going to engage in just yet. But I got what I came for at least, other than this side quest. So I might work my way around. I'll get some people healed in Whitechapel anyway. And that's going to go a long way. I love doing that. I remember that El Quinto. I also remember getting whipped for the money it cost for said hints. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty clever too. The amount of money you're spending on those hints. They got you real good there. Imagine that, and they purposely make the game like obnoxiously hard as well. Like obscenely hard. The internet has undermined all that bullshitterito.
I'm cheap and I'm
She's cheap and she's clean.
Peace of mind. Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe? Come on, we can sort it out, right?
Colossal Joe is still out bullying everyone, huh? I like the way he's called Colossal Joe, but then you notice he's actually really, really small. But he was a boxer.
As long as you have the money.
Where is this guy with the neuralgia?
Its effectiveness.
Good evening, Benjamin. Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
Ah, well, that is where you are wrong.
Do you need any help?
I always feel ill, sir. It's like I'm never right.
I can try to help your body heal, sir. But you must stop destroying it.
The war destroyed me, Doctor.
This was somewhere around 1996 or something. The digital world had was a lot more innocent back then. True. True. Alright, so this guy is...
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
When we first came across this guy, he shot at a kid, which you find out is his own son. I thought he killed the kid because I didn't see it happen. I just heard the shots and I heard the kid. But because the kid's alive, I think I'll leave that dude alone. What else we got here? Right, he's healing, and that's a big one. Because he was causing a lot of XP. This guy's got the cold. A few people at the hospital could do with... Yeah, I can heal his migraine and her headache. And we are all good. I could probably sleep then and continue on my upgrades. Which is a huge help. Huge! I remember the 900 numbers before that even, El Quinto. Like 80s. Jeez. But yeah, no, I've never heard of that before. That's crazy.
Peace of mind. Can't you just look the other way this
Phoning in a number to give you hints.
week, Joe? Come on, we can sort it out, right? It's not my call, Baron.
Now everything is just a Google search away. You actually have to try and avoid spoilers nowadays. Hey Justin, welcome to the stream. We're past chapter 3, so I think we're a decent way in so far. Are you familiar with this game yourself, or are you new to this game? Whoa. Janky loading screen. And this is also a first time playthrough, so That's why we're a little bit slow to learn a few things here. It's a very in-depth game. Oh, I see you subscribed as well. Thanks very much. Very much appreciated. I think this game will definitely be getting a second playthrough anyway, purely to see what differences I can make the next time around. Haven't killed many people yet either for experience. I think the next time it's going to be a bit more of an aggressive playstyle.
There's one of them! It's mine! I'll take it!
I'm at Ascalon Club. Oh! Yeah, I've heard of them alright, and I've beaten Fergal. But I'm not there yet. Pretty good game, isn't it? I didn't know what to expect coming into it, but it's been pretty damn good. Could be a little bit janky. Yeah, there's like secret societies. You know, vampires, they have to have secret societies. All that sort of shebang. But the Ascalon Club, they're supposed to be the highest tier of secret society. I love it, I've had it for some time now. Yeah, I actually had been eyeing this up. It was this or Greedfall I was looking at. And I kind of held off on it, and then it came up for free, and it was like, oh, lovely. Greedfall is definitely another game I'm interested in trying.
This man's far too old to be Samuel. No. By the look of his clothes, this man's a docker.
We were here before and we just didn't complete this process.
Samuel isn't here. I had better follow the blood trail.
Of course. Well, this looks dramatic. Yeah, it's quite dramatic at times. I think you'll love it though. Some of the characters, the way they're written.
This is despicable.
They're really interesting characters, the way they're written. Please tell me... Oh, don't tell me he's up there. No. To follow the blood trail, I got sidetracked. It's not him. Not he.
As I feared, Samuel no longer preaches the good word.
I got it a year after release. Have you played Life is Strange perchance, Justin? Because I haven't played it, but I've heard it's by the same people that created this game. So I'd be interested in checking that out, because I'm pretty impressed with this game so far. Ah, I thought I could parry that. Yeah, I'm definitely going to consider picking up Life is Strange. Oh, I should have read that. Anyway, we got the hint.
I have this thirst for blood.
I thought that was hilarious at first when you could eat rats for blood. It's pretty grim. Yeah, Life is Strange, because I've often heard it was a good game, but I never checked it out, because I wasn't even sure looking at it that it would be my sort of thing. Just looking at the game itself. Like, so I never really looked into it too much. But anybody who has played it definitely recommends it. For sure. Seems to be these loading screens are becoming more prevalent the further I get into this game. But yeah, I think if you're at the Ascalon Club, then it's probably no spoiler to you that we're about to fight with Mary. Oh yeah, may as well create a cure for the cold on the way in here to cure this dude. I'm not going to spoil that, and don't worry. Ah yeah, I trust you wouldn't. Indeed. But sure, we won't worry about it either. Dun, 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 dun. Right, so we want the cure for the cold. Yeah. And then we got a good healthy Whitechapel. Yeah. You'll have noticed there I made a poor choice with Dorothy Crane. That's when I started realizing how screwed up this game can get. I tried to wipe her mind. It worked. And she was driven demented. So Whitechapel suffered for the first while. Killing everyone? No! I didn't even mean to kill Dorothy. Like, I tried to resolve the situation peacefully, but I used mesmerised on her. I wiped her mind, but it was as good as killing her, really, because I had to come back and kill her then, because she just became a skull. But for the most part, no, I'm trying to save everybody. I didn't kill Sean. I converted him. Oh, you're killing everyone. Yeah. Yeah, no, on the next playthrough, I'll definitely go more that approach.
I'm so sorry.
No match for the Swanborough cordial.
It'll be a lot of fun, that, actually. Just killing everybody. Pretty sure that'd make you very overpowered too, when you embrace enough people.
Good evening, Mr. Whitaker.
It's Father Whitaker, my son. So, are you still lost in your rational delusions?
I have found Samuel, your disciple. I am afraid I have bad news.
I already expected the worst. He should already have come back.
I don't trust this guy one bit. I'm considering
He is
eating him.
dead, isn't he?
Yes, he is now. The epidemic took him.
Samuel steadily made donations to our cause. He would have rewarded you himself if you'd found me in that awful cemetery. Please accept this money.
Thank you.
Why did you send Samuel to the cemetery, Tobias? What did you see there?
I sent him on a vision. A dream of a dreadful and laughing queen covered with blood. Sleeping with the dead.
Don't need.
And feeding on the fear of the dying.
I can't imagine we do need him.
A laughing queen dressed in blood. Tell me more.
This epidemic is her feast, the announcement of her return. Against her, science is no more than a child's toy.
But who is she?
She is the mother of harlots and abomination of the earth. She is Babylon, drunk on the blood of the saints.
Right.
Your disciple, Samuel, stole from the dead in Stonebridge Cemetery. I have proof of his crime, and proof of his death.
No! Samuel was the best of us. So devoted, so zealous. He gave all he had for the cause. He tirelessly preached the good word.
He defiled
the dead with his petty thefts. That's how he financed your misguided crusade.
Think what you will. When this city is saved, he will be praised for his devoted fortitude. He walked boldly into the mouth of abomination.
Your precious Samuel used you. He was an immoral crook.
If that's true, then he will be my burden to bear during this endless night.
Right. Confess your crimes.
Tobias Whitaker, confess why you burnt those people alive.
I have done what no one was ready to do. I will smite the flesh of the unclean to protect the righteous.
You are just another heartless murderer, exploiting the epidemic to kill with impunity.
No! No. The only way to contain the spread is to strike at the source itself. The proliferating sick.
You're not the savior of London. You're just a glorified sadist.
I take no pleasure in this awful cleansing, Dr. Reed. I am only driven by the thousands of innocents I save each night.
Yeah, I'm going to cleanse Whitechapel of this dude when I get the chance. He's level 5 as well, so you have to put up with him.
I have heard enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Right, this dude with the cold.
Good evening, Mr. Niven.
I think I might eat
And good
him
evening
too.
to you too.
I don't think anyone's going to
good
miss him.
sir. Can I be of any help?
Do you need medical attention, sir?
It may be wise to let you prescribe me something. I don't feel like I should.
Yeah, well, luckily I'm the
I
doctor, so shut up.
understand your appetite for words and macabre beauty, sir. But you should be more careful.
The nutrition of my mind is more important than my physical health. But I appreciate your concern, sir.
When I get level 5, I'm killing that father. Yeah, I don't blame you. He's a target of mine too. For sure. This guy too. I don't think anyone's going to miss this dude. And his terrible writing.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
For now. You can just desecrate gravestones by running through them. That's kind of funny. Right, now I'm going to sleep, level up. And where's this? If it isn't too far, I'll do this quick. It's not too far. He was a very punchable face, alright. He has said worse. You've missed out on some of the stuff he was on about. Oh, 'tis fierce murky out here.
Will not protect you, for there is no
Ah,
protection against
shut up.
malevolence and trickery.
He drive you to drink. Ah, yes, the exterminators. Ah, there we go. Simples. Oh. Yes. A little bit OP for these. Anyway. What should we find here? I don't think his trinkets are here. Right, so his trinkets are within the building. Eat it, jeez. Look at this. Whoa! I tried to parry that. And that does not work. Are you serious? You're eating. Just teasing me here now with food. Despicable. Q, we can't have this. Ban her from every Discord and stream chat you know. Take her out. Used hatchet. Right, so the trinkets are somewhere here. Chest right there. So where is this dude's stuff? I feel like I'm missing something. Something very simple too. As I do. And it's definitely in this area, so it shouldn't be as hard to find. The blood of the innocent, or carrots. There's nobody innocent in Nanika's eyes. That's why you must take her out first, Quinto, before she takes you out. I'm definitely not going to rule out that I'm a bit slow here, but where on earth are these trinkets? I'll always be the first to admit when I'm being a bit dumb here. Maybe it's below. I wonder, is there a way below? Just a thought. Yeah, we're definitely heading the wrong way here. Maybe read the what the quest says. Yes. Retrieve Barrett Lewis's box. That's the quest. And it's in there somewhere. Details. Barrett Lewis, the bitter street merchant in Whitechapel, told me some frenzied inhabitants in some old condemned workshop attacked him. While he was looting the place for trinkets and tools, he had to drop his package to escape the assault, and would like to retrieve the box. Maybe I should go see for myself what is going on in those abandoned buildings. I actually forgot how the vampire meme even started. Yeah, how did that start? Actually. I can see now that this thing's upstairs because of the head symbol, the way it's pointing upwards. So it's somewhere upstairs up here. A box of trinkets. But I don't see no box. I begin to wonder, has this mission glitched out? Because I left it for so long, because I've been here before. Maybe I sold his stuff. That's entirely possible too, that I've sold his stuff. But it shouldn't be too hard to find, is the moral of the story here. I think we're just gonna have to drop this quest. I mean, it shouldn't be hard to find, clearly. I think something has messed up here. I think it has something to do with me staying up late looking young. Right, to be honest, I think I'll have to abandon this quest for now, to be honest. I don't see the box, and it shouldn't be that hard to find. Unless I can win this building. Or it's out and about here somewhere. No, clearly says it's back there. Anyway, we'll press on. This was only supposed to be on my way to somewhere. So gonna go back to the hospital, cure him and her, then we're gonna level up and we're gonna fight Mary. That's the plan of action. These are the kind of plans of action I need to make to get this ball rolling. Sometimes I just get stuck on the minor details for way too long. Yeah, you're right, and the eyes which... Oh yeah, the eyes that pierce through you. Pierce through your soul. Yeah, she does actually have... She can put on a real serious evil look when she wants to. And the eyes get very scary when she does that. Oh. Rich with the relevant memes. Right, so we need a migraine and a headache. That's not what I need, but I don't personally need a migraine or a headache, where we have both. And then we sleep, we upgrade, and we kick the living shite out of Mary. I like that one, Rich. Yes.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
My condition cannot be understood.
Yeah, sure.
Well, until the day science finally admits failure, please accept this little contribution.
Thank you, Doctor. Your efforts are admirable, though laughable.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark.
The cheek.
To your nocturnal activities.
I'm here improving the quality of your life, and you're insulting me. Telling you.
Good evening.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Sunny Chiba, 2121. How do you like the game so far? I'm loving it so far. I haven't put it down in... This is the 4th day.
Do you need medical attention?
Don't get me wrong, sir. I'm grateful for what you've done, but I've never felt comfortable with doctors.
Yeah, no, I'm really loving it.
Certain you have your reasons. But let me assure you, I'm not like other doctors you may have consulted with.
It is true. You risked your life to save me, after all. It would be impolite to refuse your counsel.
Hey. Goodbye, Mr. Thatcher. Try to take care of yourself.
I mean, I think the only thing that's been kind of annoying me about the game so far is the combat can be a little bit clunky. But it's still good combat. And the game makes up for it in a lot of other ways, like the narrative, the characters, all the different systems at play. It's all really good. It's a very deep system going on it. I definitely appreciate that in a game. Right, now here's the curious part. What do I need to upgrade most? I'm unsure actually of what I need most. Endurance is always a big deal, seemingly. Loading screens are also a bit long, but the storyline is good. All NPCs have good story and characters. The loading screens being long is partially my fault though, because I'm playing it on an external hard drive, so I can't bash it too hard for that. I played GTA 5 on the PlayStation 3. No loading time will beat that ever, I hope. Yeah. I remember that being ridiculous. That was 100% the most ridiculous shit. On PlayStation 3, the loading times of that game was horrendous. Beyond belief. Can you imagine walking around town asking people if they need medical attention? I can think of a couple of towns I've been in where I would advise people to do that. Seriously, ask people, are they alright in that town, because none of them seem right. Like the town I used to live in Ireland. It was an interesting town. Full of loons. City Skylines loads like 20 minutes on my PC. Yeah, she genuinely thought her City Skylines was broke because it took so long for it to load. Right, so everything's looking good. I think that's the first time I've seen a district get healthy, so things are definitely on the up here. I think I'll go out here now. I'll buy some materials to start upgrading my weapons.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
What is your PC? Sad. Very sad.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
You are not wrong. I'm not sure this guy has everything I need though. I'm gonna use that one. Perfect answer. 6 years old, needs an update badly. Hey. Clay's hatchet. Bag of junk. Some i15 with 760 GTX. That all flies right over my head. I'm useless with computer parts. That's the only reason I have. Whoa, no, no, no! Don't do that. We don't need to do that. But yeah, PC specs and parts. That all flies over my head. It's the only reason I haven't built my own PC yet. Just don't know where to start with it. Right, should we go fight Mary now? I don't think I can upgrade my weapons much better than that at the moment. I don't actually know this district very well. It's like a side district, I don't even think it's the main one.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
For the most part I can avoid some fights. Ah, that bites a little bit better. Ah, that crossbow guy hit me just right on time there to interrupt that parry. Get man. Oh no! Has he? Oh no! I thought for some reason the quest was gone because I slept there for a moment. I got a little bit of a fright. It's funny to just hear him screaming in the background. Just, in the name of Christ! Ah! I love the cudgel, the slap sounds, yeah. It's been my very trusty weapon the whole way through. I do feel like I need my upgrades up, or my weapons upgraded soon though. Now, unfortunately, Rich, I think you're gonna miss out on cutscenes and dialogue here, which is unfortunate.
Killed me, brother!
Yeah, as you can see, we're fighting dear sister.
Abomination! Kiss me again, sweet brother.
No, thank you. I keep messing up the parry. See, this is where I needed to get better at the parry. To do this kind of stuff.
Assassin!
Don't get greedy, back away. Perfect.
You burned away Nurse Crane's mind. You're a monster!
These upgrades have made a huge difference.
Your blood, priest. Kinslayer! Final thoughts are just to die for.
I just really need to get the parry down. Parry is the most important thing to get with this one. And to know when to back off.
Rest in peace, monster. Come to me, Jonathan.
Whoa. Oh, nice teleport.
You left me to rot in this grave. What have you done?
Whoa! I got screwed up there.
Assassin!
Oh no! No!
Kneel like a dog, just as you did to Sean Hampton! again! Rest in peace, monster.
Oh. She's tough one. Nice. Woo.
Well, brother. It's time to bring this conversation to an end. Forever.
You know I will not play this game.
Come now, Doctor. Like a rabid dog. Or think you're performing an autopsy?
Don't be ridiculous.
I'll kill them all. The kind Dr. Swansea. The sweet little lass with hair of red. I am the Harbinger, bringing your punishment.
Mary.
Don't you see? This is not me. Flesh that never ages. All nightmare, no dream. Bring it to a close. Let me sleep.
Oh, we weren't even given a choice.
Cure, Mary. I swear it.
Then, at last, I can forgive you.
Huh. She still blinked. That was weird. Guess we do, yeah? So Rich. For what you missed, that was our sister. The one who we killed at the very start of the game. You come across her in the docks at the very start of the game. And you bite her, you kill her because you don't know what's going on. You're delusional. You're after returning from the dead, essentially. So you actually end up murdering your sister by accident. And we had her funeral here. But somehow she's converted to a vampire. Which obviously she has to drink vampire's blood to be converted to a vampire. After being bitten. And then she came out of the grave and started leading us on a chase. Which led us to this graveyard where she was holding our mother hostage and everything. It's crazy. Jonathan turned him by accident, obviously. She said she heard his voice. Yeah, that's a good point. She did say that. But the issue is they do have to drink the blood to become the vampire. Like, it doesn't, like, Jonathan just biting her neck like he did isn't enough, is what they say in the game, at least. You have to actually drink the Maker's blood. I don't know. It's an interesting one.
Blood. As I shed one last red tear for my fallen sister, I realize the entire world now revolves around this singular word. The epidemic that has stricken London is not the Spanish flu. It is transmitted through the blood, via violent biting, turning survivors into frenzied immortals. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. I am a vampire, born anew into an age of death and pestilence. While plotting factions close in around me, I am sworn to find the source of this epidemic. I am convinced greater perils are still to come. I know the answers I seek are hiding in our blood.
Huh. That was a pretty neat cutscene. We haven't seen one of those yet. Dear Dr. Reed, I hope this letter will quickly find you, for I need to speak to you as soon as possible. The situation is evolving very quickly in the East End, and I am convinced we are all now in great danger. The Guard of Prewin has launched a great hunt in London, and a few nights they have been actively searching and killing any Ekun they can locate. Lord Redgrave, chairman of the Ascalon Club, recently contacted me. He wishes to meet you immediately. Please come to my mansion any night that suits you. We must discuss all of this. Oh, we're getting invited to the mansion for a bit of old coffee and chat, huh? With this letter you will find an official pass that will allow you to go through any barricade or quarantine checkpoint throughout the city. Your friend, Lady Ashbury. Right. This is getting really interesting now. Rich, it looks like we'll have many more nights of this. This game seems to be a lengthy one. Alright, there's the West End that we were invited. That must be where the mansion is. This is cool. South Fork. I don't remember this. I think you start off here. Okay. Let's check these situations. Yeah, practically everything is good in these towns. Yeah, she's the only one slightly ill. Hey, DJ. How's it going? This game, yeah, it's Vampyr. With a Y, I know. They were trying to be a bit artsy with the name there, I guess. But, yeah. You play as a doctor and a vampire all at once. And you go around slaying lunatics on the streets. Yeah, nice to see you here. We just got through a boss battle. I'll play it. Yeah, it's free this month on PlayStation Plus if you're on PlayStation 4. So it's definitely worth the pickup for free. But even then, I'd say it's worth some money too. This game, it's got decent depth to it. Oh, it's our master.
You must prepare, child, for the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away, whoever you are.
This is no time for petty quarrels, my champion. Can you not hear? The famished queen has awoken.
The famished queen? I insist you be quiet.
I insist you be quiet!
Son, do you not see? You are the healing balm.
I had to kill Mary.
I have known your pain, child. Do not succumb to...
Silence! I dismiss you, now!
The land calls for a champion. All and everyone needs you.
Silence!
We're not
Tired
sure
of all
what
these
he is.
puppet shows.
We're not sure what he is yet, but as far as we know, he's the guy who created us as a vampire. I think he's some kind of vampire god. He could be Satan, who knows? These are the kind of loons you come across in the street here. I have no bullets. So yeah, you're going for band activities. Well, gotta keep up the grind, Rich. Yeah, you can name drop your band in here too if you want as well, Rich. If you want people to check out either of your bands. This reminds me of Resident Evil. Yeah, in a way. It's got that vibe to it. It's got a very zombie horror vibe to it too. It's set during the end of World War I. So you're a former officer, but you've been converted into a vampire, and you're also a surgeon. So I assume you were a frontline medic during World War I. And you've come back to London, and this is London right now. And it's covered in plague and vampires like yourself. And it's very easy to get lost in this game, I've noticed. Get lost a lot, I do. Now I really want this game. You're on PlayStation 4, are you? Oh, another vampire.
They want war. I'll show them war.
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment.
Jeez. Huh. So we're at war now. He got wrecked. Haven't been down these alleyways. Did I just get this game? Yeah, you can get it for free. If you go to the PlayStation Monthly, you can download this game right now for free. Oh, you subbed? Well, thanks very much. I appreciate that very much. Shit, these guys are much stronger than I am. Jeez, there's literally... Oh, these are other vampires. Jeez. Come on, you wuss. I wish I had my ultimate now for this dude.
This is my territory.
Jeez.
We
Ow! Right, you're fucked. Dead. Oof. That was interesting. That was the first time we ever fought a proper vampire of our own kind like that. And he demolished these. Shit, there's all kinds of... Look at this dude! This is getting pretty damn interesting. Go on, you do your thing. Jesus.
Just a beast. Want some of this?
That's not so bad.
Want some of this?
Wow, that took a lot out of him with that ultimate. Yeah, the ultimate's really good. I leveled it up an extra bit. Jeez. I actually need to level up again now, after all this. I'm starting to come up against people that are just a little bit on the tough side. Look at this lad. He took out a whole squad there and they did nothing to him. I'm staying the fuck away from that. Do you play Apex Legends? I played it here and there, but no, I haven't played it at all lately at all. You a big fan of Apex Legends yourself?
This is where she lives. What a splendid house.
The thing about Apex as well, I find, is that most of the people still playing it are just ridiculously good at it now too. So it's really hard to get into once you've stepped away from it. So many different things to learn about the game. So it's pretty hard to actually step back into that game once you've not kept up with it. But I did like it at first. I just didn't keep up with it.
Dr. Reed, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Yes. Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
A new legend. Huh.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Yeah, they've had a lot of interest in new ones
Actually, I
lately.
was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him.
Horizon.
But I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
Call me Jonathan.
Please, call me Jonathan.
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady? Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
Oh, we're a friend now, huh? Well.
My sister Mary. She was made a vampire in the same way I was. She was the one killing all those people everywhere I went.
Vengeance is a powerful force for those betrayed. Made vampire through careless error. Victims by surprise.
In the end, she implored me to put an end to her misery. But still, I felt I had taken her life twice.
I am so sorry for my accidental cruelty. Had I known your dear Mary was still alive, I would never have sent you to pray for her soul in that church.
There is no need to apologize, my lady. Your words have been most helpful in these difficult times.
Thank you, my friend. If only we could have guided your poor sister through her terrible nightmare.
Yeah, that would have been nice instead of, you know, shanking her. There are floating low-grav places. Oh, like low gravity in Apex. So there's obviously like you're just floating in midair shooting at people. That could be strange, I'd say.
I swear I did not intend that. If only I had known then how vampires are created.
That is the scientist speaking. In truth, most of us do not know how it really works. Personally, I make sure my prey will not return to haunt me.
What do you mean?
I am merciless, Jonathan. I only feed on the dying, and I make sure they are dead before leaving their remains.
I came to the conclusion that my maker, whoever he might be, must be a powerful vampire. Certainly extremely old.
How have you reached this conclusion?
I felt this power radiating like an aura every time he appeared.
Most ancestral vampires of England were killed by the Guard of Prewen half a century ago. I wonder who your maker could be.
You have no idea who he could be?
Some of the ancient ones fled England. Some may still be in hiding. All I know is you, my friend, are a pawn in some secret and obscure game of chess.
What other games do I play? I mean, recently I've been playing more Warzone, bit of Modern Warfare. I've been playing the multiplayer as well. Been streaming the beta here and there as well. The beta is alright for Cold War. I used to play a lot of Battlefield 1, Battlefield 4 as well. I have done streams on those. I probably will revisit them on stream as well. And then I do play some games like this and things like The Witcher 3. I've been streaming Doom 2016 lately. I'm gonna finish off that playthrough for sure, and then I'll do a playthrough of Doom Eternal also. Batman, yeah, I was recently playing Batman games again, the Arkham Asylum games.
He is the only immortal I've seen appear in an ethereal form.
I don't really play that many either at the same time.
Ancient.
Some people play ridiculously more than I do.
I am afraid you are right. The simple fact that your blood made Mary such a strong Ekon proves that you must be of ancient lineage.
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and I. For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
I must
Where are we
say,
going, my lady?
Your house is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
My cousin plays Doom because my other cousin died.
Please,
He
call
likes
me
that
Elizabeth.
game. Oh,
So, my lady,
sorry to hear about
why
your
truly did you
cousin?
invite me here?
I've
Your
been asked to
cousin's cousin.
deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
Yeah, Doom is pretty fun. It's a ridiculously fun game. I suppose not everybody likes it, but it's a good old school type of shooter, mixed. Put a more modern twist, I guess. But it can be pretty fun.
Who are they? Really?
They are the embodiment of vampire law
Stores
in
can't sell
Britain.
alcohol after.
Some say they influence the
I can
destiny of
get
the
some
Empire.
Christmas stuff.
Some believe they merely protect it.
Will they fight the guard of Prewin?
I doubt it. Fergal was Lord Redgrave's executioner forever and a day. By defeating that beast, you deprived them of a powerful weapon.
Oh, you played it on his Xbox? Yeah.
How many are they?
What did you
Only
think
a
about?
small number of powerful and deceitful immortals. All of them entangled in a sticky web of shadow cabinets, influencing trade.
Which one did you play? Did you play just Doom 2016 or did you play Doom Eternal? If you haven't played Doom Eternal, I highly recommend it. It's really good. Oh yeah, and Q, just to add insult to injury. Listen to this. That's a good cold brewski. Something you won't be having tonight there, Quinto. I am such an evil motherfucker. Oh, you played Eternal? Yeah. I love Eternal. It's really fun.
Why use you to contact me?
Because they know we are close. The Ascalon Club has many spies. Their main occupation is gathering information and then deciding how to use it.
Have they threatened you in any way?
Not at all. Their message surprised me at first, but it is only logical, considering the critical situation in London.
Why not ask for your help? Since you are obviously a powerful and influential immortal yourself.
You have to understand that I am invisible to the eyes of Ascalon, for I am a woman.
Ho ho.
That suits me well, as long as they leave me alone.
Should I trust them?
Of course not. Do not misunderstand me. They can be very useful, but I believe their long-term goals differ from yours.
Yeah, the conversations in this game are really long, but unfortunately they are very important
We
too.
all lie, Jonathan. It falls to you to choose your behavior. The most important rule is to show them due respect.
It's definitely something you have to know about before you come into this game.
Why meet them then?
Because nothing truly important can be achieved in this city without their consent. They could be powerful allies in this current situation.
They have done nothing but impede my investigations since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation. I have seen their handiwork. How Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
This is going to be fun now, actually getting
What can you
into
tell
the
me about
high club.
Who is he?
Lord Redgrave is the founder and chairman of the Ascalon Club. Most mortals know him as the Earl
I
of
watch
Bristol.
anime.
He is rich
Not
and
actively, but I've watched
extremely
some.
influential.
I've watched the likes of Full Metal Alchemist, Attack on Titan. There's others I've watched too. I can't think of them. Can't think of them right now. I've watched the 2 versions of Full Metal Alchemist as well, not just the one. We have been watching One Punch Man, yeah. Sometimes as well, it might seem like I might be ignoring questions and not getting them quick enough, but I'd like to not talk over the conversations too for anybody who
Have you met him?
is interested.
Only on
in them.
rare occasions, for he never goes outside the club. And women are not awarded membership, even immortal.
Potent.
How old is he? How long has he been a vampire?
Lord Redgrave claims to be the progeny of William Marshall, the most valiant knight who ever lived. If that is true, he could be very old.
I've never given Naruto a try, but it seems a lot of people do love it. So I'm taking it you definitely recommend watching Naruto.
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite. But we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Prewen has called for a second
too
great
good.
hunt of our kind. And they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
Will the Guard of Prewen and the Ascalon Club fight each other?
I doubt it. If Prewen really launched a great hunt, I think most of the Ekons I know would flee the country to escape the bloodbath.
Yeah, I had to murder a few Ekons on the way here. Should we fight back?
Should we fight back? I will not be hunted down like an animal again.
I admire your courage, Jonathan. But the best way to fight them is to put an end to the epidemic. This is the only way to clear the air.
She wants him, you can tell. Yeah, Rich. I think it's mutual here. Look at this.
I think I saw them kill an Ekon on the way
He's
to
just
your
dying to
house.
ask them personal questions.
They seem to have a list with names.
To launch another great hunt, they must have collected intelligence on vampire identities and whereabouts. They are a resourceful lot.
You should flee then. No, DJ. Rich meant the vampire in the game.
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan.
I wonder if this game
But
would have
fear
that
not.
actually.
If the situation gets
Q.
too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor. I could hide you
Scottish
in my
manor.
luggage, if you wish.
Thank you for the offer. I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question I must ask you. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
The strength of your lineage, huh? Oh, she's very interested in the strength of our lineage and our potency. She wants to put us into fucking luggage, for fuck's sake.
What is the plan?
The plan
Hide him in the
is
luggage,
we
yeah.
both try to save this city, you and I. Go to Ascalon, accept their proposition, and use their influence to promote your agenda.
What will you do?
I still have contacts and old friends in this town. I shall make some inquiries and attempt to learn more of the situation. We need clarity.
I think I lost a few brain cells. Well, you're in the right place. We tend to lose brain cells a lot in this stream. There, it's alright. You're among friendly company here. That's probably our Tinder profile, looking for some strong lineage, at least 6 foot. As long as we don't see any clenching butt.
How can I save London?
The epidemic is the priority. You must find its origin and put an end to it. This is the best way to solve the crisis.
Perfectly fits into my luggage. Jeez. She
One
doesn't
day
know if she
soon,
wants a cat or a man.
I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
You stayed up with your friends, that's why. Jeez.
Will you not visit Pembroke again?
No. I must remain discreet and avoid attracting attention to Pembroke Hospital for the time being.
But how will you sustain yourself?
I shall not, Jonathan. Fear not. I'm used to it.
Now Kith. Now Kith, people. When will we meet again? Yeah, that's the important question.
When will we meet again?
As soon as you meet Lord Redgrave, I suppose. Fear not, my dear. I shall only be a heart's beat away.
Oh, only a heartbeat away, huh?
I want to thank you for all your support and your help, my lady.
Oh,
Could
yeah,
you do me a
give her...
last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice.
In these dark hours.
Prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
No shit.
Really look at me, young Ekon.
Well.
We may be deceptive by nature.
That's pretty obvious.
But this heart of mine has always told the truth.
She's using her heart as an excuse.
Elizabeth.
Oh. Oh my.
Go,
where are you going to put that hand now? Jeez.
But come back to me soon.
It's supposed to be the other way around, Quinto. Jesus. You must have failed at biology. She's one of those that grabs his hand and shows him what to do. Ah, Rich, now sometimes we get a bit lost, you know? You have to be shown the way. Show me the way. Now, why are you making that face, Nanika? That's...
So, time to visit the Ascalon Club.
It's only the best face ever. Listen, I don't want to retrieve Barrett's box right now, so that can get off my screen. I actually kind of want to find a safe house now and even level up further, because I feel like I can be easily wrecked right now. Well, there was one there. There is one there. Sure, we haven't even been in these parts yet. Anyway. Surely this is the way.
It's locked.
Jonathan dropped the ball. Oh, of course it's locked. Of course the most direct route would be locked. To try survive these nut jobs. I did nothing this time, you can't blame me. Jesus. At least these guys sort of softened them up. These guys are weak as sin. About to say something else now. Bleeding piss ants. As a vampire, you could buy some property and just hibernate for 100 years. Instant millionaire, am I right? Is that how it works, Nanika? Quinto here with all, like, imagine the prospect of immortality and everything. All the things you could do with that. Quinto finds a way to turn a coin out. He finds the most boring way to turn a coin on it. Jesus. Snake in the grass you are, Quinto. Why am I being forced to walk? Daddy has to make some dough.
That was the vampire I saw earlier. This war takes no prisoners.
Mm-hmm. This war indeed does not take any prisoners. I don't even know what you're talking about. Oh, that's Whitechapel. Alright, that's a pretty handy shortcut now. Yeah,
the West End.
Do your head in these
Never
zombies.
have I felt so sad to be back home.
Oh, he's from the West End. Well, la-di-da. That's kind of cool the way we can travel around the rooftops. Like this. That didn't take me closer to my goal though. No! They do sound like they're like getting sick or something. In the middle of this. Whoa. Can I stop looking at that for a minute? I need to get out of here. Where's this hideout? This one's level 29, so I have no chance, as far as I'm concerned. Maybe they'll fight each other. No?
The Ascalon Club. The heart of British vampire society. Not quite as subtle as I expected.
Women's right to vote is only the first step.
Ooh, that building's cool.
Women of all countries unite.
This place seems pretty cool already. I would live the years just to wise after 100 years, sleeping 100 years and then waking up into this. Cars, computers, phones, etc. Too confusing. Yeah, that would be a total mind melt if you were to like just sleep for 100 years and then wake up to all this kind of technological advancement and everything. As I already told you several days ago, I may be forced to leave England, if only for a few months, while I'm away and until my son comes back to London. I want to take the best care of our house. I already made the entire necessary arrangements to have your wages increased and paid as long as you work. You promised me you'd protect my dear wife and serve her to the best of your ability. For that I thank you from the bottom of my heart. If I am ever to return, you are the only man I fully trust. Believe me, your most affectionate friend, Aubrey Reed. Well, you're not my friend, but Avery Cork. Is this our new hideout here? This place is pretty fancy.
Good evening, Avery.
Mr. Jonathan? I can't believe my own eyes. Oh, it's a miracle. We all thought you were... Oh, sir, your poor sister. What a tragedy.
I know, Avery. I know.
I'll come back later.
My sister's murder.
Okay,
Miss
DJ.
Reed
Thanks for stopping by.
to return to assist with the funeral.
You're always
Right
welcome
up
back.
until the last minute. Where have you been, Mr. Jonathan? We needed you here.
Well.
How is my mother?
Not well, I'm afraid, sir. Miss Reed is very fragile since the police brought her back home.
The police? What happened?
Miss Reed was found walking in the streets. She kept saying she had spoken with her son and daughter. She's resting now.
Jeez. See you, DJ. Now that I think about it, the vampire life sounds pretty enticing. It does, doesn't it? Would come in handy just to hibernate until Cyberpunk came out. 7 years. Or even hibernate till the next Battlefield comes out in some people's cases.
Has she received appropriate medical care?
Hibernate through
care of
Battlefield
Miss
5.
Reed myself. Hospitals are so overwhelmed by the epidemic that they can only accept patients infected by influenza.
Perhaps we could arrange a short trip. Somewhere sunny, like France. She has always been very fond of France. I think leaving London could do her good.
I'm afraid Miss Reed is too frail for the moment. Recently she started going out at night without remembering it. I have to watch her carefully.
She's been mesmerised and mind-wiped by her sister, that's the problem. But
What is the situation in this part of town?
For a time, the West End seemed spared by the epidemic. But the situation is getting much worse.
Have you no relatives anywhere? I'll understand if you want to take a few days to see family.
Your father managed to guarantee my earnings as long as I take care of this house, sir. My sisters are dead, and I've never met my nephews. I'll stay, sir.
So there you go, I have my own personal butler.
I'm sorry I could not be here for Mary's funeral.
Your mother was strong, sir, but your support would have been appreciated. Apart from the priest and I, no one else attended your sister's funeral.
To be present at the funeral with you both was my dearest wish, Avery. But I'm sorry, I simply couldn't.
What a butler name as
I
well,
would
Avery.
not dare to question your absence, Mr. Jonathan. All I can say is that we missed you a great deal during these difficult days.
His voice kind of reminds me as well of, do you remember like the Tim Burton Batman movies and everything? Do you remember Alfred from those movies? His voice kind of reminds me of that actor's voice.
Tell me the truth, Avery. Do you feel forced to stay here? Would you leave this house without the arrangement made by my father?
No, sir. I have nowhere else to go. And I promised your father I'd take care of his family as long as I live.
This house is dead, Avery. There is a curse on this family. You really should consider leaving.
If only you could have been here sooner or more often. Maybe this house would not be that empty.
Listen,
but
Avery.
you're here now, sir. So my task is not over.
Yeah, I'm here now. You'd want to be careful with that lip. I bite. You have served this family excellently.
You have served this family extremely well, Avery. Your support during these terrible times is much appreciated.
Then I will stay. All I ask is that you take care of my own funeral if I die before the end of the epidemic. No mass grave, please, sir.
Jeez. Yeah, he was... It was the same Alfred, even up through George Clooney, Butcher and Batman. Yeah, the same guy. He played Alfred through all those movies. I don't know his name. I can't remember the actor. I just remember his face.
Avery?
Yes, I do, Mr. Jonathan.
You clearly have something more to say. Speak your mind.
I used to love those movies
I
as
know
a kid.
you work hard to help the sick, but what will you do once the epidemic is over?
You want to get nuts? I really
don't know. I have always enjoyed seeing new horizons. Once the epidemic is over, it would be nice to leave London for a while.
I understand, Mr. Jonathan, but you have to realize that your mother needs you. Your next departure could break her heart.
Ah, she's the closest thing to brain dead at the moment. It's fine.
Goodbye, Avery. Please watch over my mother until I return.
Of course, Mr. Jonathan. But please return as soon as possible.
Ah, don't be so needy. Toodaloo, Avery. Can we play the piano? Alright, this game is instantly losing a lot of points for not allowing me to play that piano. But that squeak... That's pretty funny. Like, you go to that detail, but you don't let me play the piano. For shame. For shame. So yeah, this is how. So he is a rich boy after all. This Jonathan boy. Yeah, get a new sword there. Surely some of those are good, aren't they? Who's this? Is this the mother there? The mad old bint?
Mary?
Sure, she's not at all well.
Mother, good evening.
Jonathan! Is it you?
Yes!
Where have you been, my prodigal son?
I'm right here, Mother.
Well, hell, I gotta run.
I'm finally home.
Thanks and take care, friends.
For this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and now found. But where is your sister? Where is Mary?
Mary? She is gone, Mother.
I know she's gone. The question is, when will she return as you have? I miss my grandson so much. It's been days since their last visit.
Anyway, yeah, see you, Rich. Have a good band practice. I don't know how much more we'll continue to stream anyway. We'll see. I don't want you to miss out on too much. You've been the most intrigued by this. So I don't want you to miss out on too much either. Do you really think I neglected
Do you think Avery is right? Do you think I should take better care of you?
I don't blame you, but you abandoned me, son. A mother should not survive her children. It's unbearable to know you're not here anymore.
Nice, Rich. Nice.
I know I have failed you since I returned. I even watched you bury Mary from a distance. From now on, I will protect you. You have my word.
You don't have to apologize to me, Johnny. Do you think I did not notice how much you have changed?
Have I changed that much, Mother? Am I still your son?
You are still, and you'll always be. Despite your pale skin, your bloody eyes, and that echoing sadness in your voice.
Are you working on a new painting?
Not recently. I have trouble focusing on my subject, and my mind quickly drifts. It's the same thing when I try to write poetry.
I recently met a talented painter with an excellent technique. I wish you two could meet. I'm sure you'd like her.
I'd be glad to meet her. What is her name? Is she famous? Is she dead too?
She's not famous, and her name is of no importance. And yes, she is also dead.
The important thing is, I hope you two get along. If she ever fancies meeting your mother, I'd be glad to welcome her into my home.
Oh, he's already talking about her to his mother. Oh, bless. That's so cute.
Do you need anything, Mother? Can I help you?
I just want you to stay with me, Jonathan.
Yeah, she's the only one who knows his eyes.
I asked Avery to make your bed.
They're pretty obvious.
I'll stay as long as I can, I promise. Do you need anything else?
Just one thing. Stop staring at me like that. As much as I love you, it breaks my heart to look at those empty and dead eyes.
Jesus. I think I might have to consider eating my own mom.
Why do you say Mary is visiting you, Mother? You know that's impossible.
Why should it be? Are you not standing in front of me right now? Why should it be any different with your sister?
I'm not dead. Mary's dead.
But I'm not dead, Mother. I'm really here, talking to you, trying not to cry.
Oh, it breaks my heart to have to tell you this. But of course you're dead, my darling boy. Just look at you, as pale as my Mary.
Oh.
But Mary really
Poor
is
Johnny.
dead, Mother.
Yes. And are you not dead too? Isn't your father dead? And my grandson, and my son-in-law? You're all gone. But you all still visit me from time to time.
Right. How much experience did we get for eating her? Not a lot. Imagine that. Considering draining your own mother of her blood.
Tell me, Mother, how are you? All alone in this big house with only Avery to take care of you.
With
I'm
only
sad
Avery.
most of the time. Sad that you have left me here alone. Sad that you don't tell me when you come or go.
I'm so sorry, Mother. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I was coming home. I was home. London, the Thames, and then it happened.
What happened, Johnny?
He came. I mean, yes, he came home.
I was attacked, Mother. And I've not been the same since.
The important thing is that you finally returned home. I was worried, you know. You were the last member of the family of whom I had no news. Even Mary comes more often than you.
I can't take it seriously when she says she comes more often to me. Like, that's not a detail a mother should know. Ooh.
Have you returned to Whitechapel Cemetery since Mary's funeral?
I never want to go back to that awful place. Wait. I think I went back once. And you were there too. And Mary? No, that can't be true.
It was just a bad dream, Mother.
A nightmare,
you were tripping.
Yes. Mary was so angry. I walked back home alone. If that kind policeman had not called Avery from the station, I don't know what would have happened.
I know. Quit eating the mouldy cheese and the odd mushrooms. It's not helping.
Mother, do you know what's been going on in this area?
Not really.
Not
I don't
a clue.
go out much due to the epidemic, and when I do, I tend to get lost.
What do you mean you get lost? I hope you don't go outside alone.
Of course
I get
not.
lost too.
When I
That's
go
a bit
out,
odd.
your father always comes with me, but he leaves me there sometimes, and I have trouble finding the way back.
Right. Right. So she genuinely thinks she's walking outside with her husband
Goodbye,
that's
Mother.
dead and buried.
Try to rest now.
Goodbye, son. Please come back soon.
No. No.
Jonathan, my dear, bring me my glasses. I feel like reading.
You're already reading. Get over it.
I cannot enter.
But lock the room, will you? What's this? Flowers. Do 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 do. Totally healthy. A new hideout unlocked. This is supposed to be your room, Jonathan. What kind of... This is too neat. Where's the PlayStation? Where's the pile of clothes? What kind of man cave is this? Small key. Ooh. Rich blood sample. Gives us more serums. Do I have enough to upgrade me club? Not yet. Alright. What do we need? Good handle part. Right, if we can find a merchant that'll give me that, that'd be great. Because I think that is the one thing I do need right now is weapon upgrades. The pistol can be upgraded to decent damage too. Improved firepower, increases damage dealt. Yeah, we get more damage out of it again. What about this saw? What does this need? Yeah, that's good. Good to go. Increase damage by 10. Absorb blood points when the weapon... Yeah, we just increase damage. Or do I want to get more blood out? Nah, that's what the bite is for. Right, so that weapon is caught up a little bit more. And we'll sleep. And upgrade. What shall we upgrade though? This type of healing. 2,000 just for this upgrade. Holy schmoly. Oh, you dare to sleep? Yes, I do. I'm gonna upgrade Bite more. For 1,000. I'll take Bite for 1,000. Gotta go. Was good fun, Carl and Nan. See you soon, lads. Mega love. Mega love to you too, Quinto. It was good to have you along. Good to have you along for the ride. We'll be back at it again. We're definitely going to be seeing this game out. Very enjoyable at the moment. Still got to figure out some of my stuff though. How much would this have costed? Yeah, 3,000. That's an expensive upgrade. No, but I think we have. I think we're good there with that for now. So we just have to go and treat her. Everyone here is fine. Right. These guys are starting to kick up a problem. So we're not sleeping until we get all these cured. Is there a merchant around here too? I'm gonna go back to Whitechapel and see if there's a merchant I can deal with there. This one is still like 10 levels above me. They are much more manageable now. Yeah, I want to get my... I definitely want to upgrade my weapons now. That's the main situation I want solved.
Its effectiveness.
Do you have
Good
any
evening.
useful upgrades? Probably not.
I'd like to see what...
No. Nothing of use to me. What about you?
Joe.
Fancy buying some?
You never... Right then. Show me...
Ooh. Rivet. Yes, this is what I need. Truncheon. Jesus. Right. I don't think I want this pistol. I might sell it off. If you're not strong enough, remember that the blood of citizens is the fastest way to evolve. The game constantly likes to remind you of that. It is, yes. I'm trying to consider now who I want to eat already. Alright, let's upgrade some weapons. Going to be a heavy hitter now. Right, what do I want this to do? Enhance handling decreases stamina consumption or increase damage dealt. I think we already have one stat. Yeah, we'll take the damage dealt. Yeah. Excelente. That's gonna destroy lives. Did we get more to upgrade this? Oh, I might be able to buy 2 more and upgrade this. And it absorbs blood as well. That could be a very useful alternate strategy. Try and get more good handle parts. We're beefing up our build. That's just easy. Too easy. Rat blood is not as potent or as tasty. Who'd have thunk that? Rat meat. Dead inside. Do you feel a little dead inside, huh? see how easily it wrecks these. That is much better. Much better. Test out this weapon then. Yeah, that does decent damage too. Right. Someone here needs to be cured, don't they? She needs to be cured of the cold. I think I'm carrying the cure for that. No. I should have paid better attention while I was in there. The woman whose man died, yeah. I should have paid better attention and actually created the cure while I was in there at my bench.
Come on, take a look. Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose.
Anyway, I think there's people that need to be cured at the hospital too. So
Show me.
Range weapon mechanisms. It's probably for the shotgun. So I'm gonna make my way to the hospital area too. The hospital district. Does that need... No, that's all relatively good. But I'm gonna go there because the merchant, he might have weapon upgrades for me. And there's the events there too. Just Miller sells stuff. Who's Miller? Oh yeah, Miller. Yeah, the dude outside the hospital. He sells stuff.
Best turn around if I were you.
Jeez. Trying to do the parry. There we go. This guy could potentially be tough. Even though he's like reasonably high level, he's not that difficult anymore. But yeah, no, I want to try and upgrade weapons now and everything to prepare for the next area, really, because I'd say it's going to be much more difficult. So I'm going to have to get me guns leveled up. Get me weapons leveled.
You'll pay for that!
Motherfucker. I wonder what's up here. I always tend to... Is that a hideout? I always walk past this place. I don't think I've ever inspected it properly. Maybe it's supposed to be a mission area. funny just gliding along like this. Do 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 do. The game appears to be a little less punishing now, though.
Still trying to save lives?
Once you put the effort in and kind of heal the districts, it doesn't seem to punish you too much.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed.
Let's see what the pawn guy has. Still haven't figured out what his deal is. I haven't gotten that mission again to observe.
Such a pleasure to see. Please show me what. Of course, it's just trinkets and.
Ah, he's literally got nothing useful. You need 3 good parts to upgrade, I think. Yeah, I do. Oh, here we go. Just as I said it.
I'm sorry you ended up on my plain and cold medical bench, sir. I understand you must be very angry about this unfair
Right,
situation.
where is this
I managed to arrange to have you buried in the same mass
puddle of
grave
blood
as
I
you
have to
were.
stand in? Or maybe I just stand there. It's there. Right. I can see it. But wait a minute. Oh. Finally.
You don't mind if I search your pockets, do you, sir? You won't need any of these anyway. I'm not stealing from you, mister. I'm only redistributing your belongings to people who need them more than you. You see, no one has claimed your body, sir, so it would be such a shame to bury you with your valuables. I will not forget you, sir, and I thank you for your generous donation.
He is not contributing anything to society, in my opinion. What do you think? You think maybe I should eat this guy? I feel like I spent a lot of time talking about who I should eat. But I haven't eaten a single soul yet. But I guess we're being cautious. But I don't think he does anything of benefit, really, to be honest.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
You
Such a
plan to eat
pleasure
half
see
London,
you
that's
again.
true.
How
You steal
dare
from
you
the dead.
Steal from the dead, Rakesh. Is that what your pawnbrokers is really about?
These people are dead, sir. What they possessed could be useful for the living. And I'm sure they would agree if they could speak.
You should show respect for the dead. What about their loved ones who may treasure these items you sell?
The bodies I watch over are the unwanted and undesired, sir. I would never deprive anyone of their family artifacts.
Right.
Please show me.
I don't know
Of
what
course.
to say. He doesn't sell the trinkets, I notice. He sells drugs. Sells opium. Anyway. Oh, yeah, this event. I want to see what this event is. Something's going down in this hospital here.
going to reveal all your secrets.
Huh?
Even the darkest thoughts in your heart. I have wasted
My blood and soul.
so little result.
They belong to you now.
The life running in your veins. This dead flesh needs it.
Oh, please spare me, Dark Queen. Spare your obedient slave.
Two of them role-playing in the middle of the hospital.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Well, perhaps you could give him a good suck.
I'll leave you.
Right, this one's down below. Two little loonies, yeah. Two little loonies.
I wonder what your last thoughts would be, sir.
What a morbid question. I wonder what your last thoughts would be. Also, I thought vampires couldn't see themselves in a mirror. Let me see. Wonder does it tell me? Yeah, Dr. Swansea, new dialogue available. Okay. See, it helps when I actually pay attention to what's actually on the screen. Funny enough.
Hello, Jonathan. Back from the city already? How is the situation over there?
Tense, to say the least.
I am sure every obstacle will cede to your relentless determination. In the meantime, can I be of any help?
Did you know that Lady Ashbury is an artist? And rather a good one.
Well, actually, yes. I attended an exhibition of her paintings before the war.
Oh,
Beautiful
right.
landscapes and stunning portraits. I wish I had purchased one.
Perhaps we could go to her next exhibition, you and I.
What a beautiful idea, Jonathan. Did you know she told me once she had been a model for famous painters?
Yeah.
But she never told me which ones.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave?
Oh, the legendary founder of the Ascalon Club. I'm afraid I cannot help you with that, Jonathan.
So you do know him?
All the Brotherhood knows about him is highly confidential. He is dangerously intimate with the royal family and Britain's inner circles.
Yeah.
Are you afraid of him? Is he that dangerous?
No, but since most ancient vampires were killed or fled England during the Great Hunt of 1850, he may be the oldest British vampire. A myth in the flesh, so to speak.
Huh.
What can you tell me about the Great Hunt?
A sad story, my dear friend. Tragic, in fact. The Brotherhood was betrayed by some of its most trusted members.
Tell me about the betrayal.
The founders of the Guard of Priwen stole precious and unique documents and reports from the Brotherhood's library when they left. They used them to identify and locate their next targets.
Why was it a tragedy?
Not only did the Guard of Priwen hunt down and kill most ancient vampires of England, they also destroyed or confiscated their possessions. Priceless knowledge was lost in just a few nights.
I shall return later. Thank you, Edgar.
Right. Oh, we can go back to Lady Ashbury. Oh, ho, ho. Pay the lady a visit, huh? Hey, there's a merchant down here by the docks. The turquoise turtle. What's the health situation like down there? Oh, it's serious. Yes, this is the place I need to heal a lot of people. So what do I need? 1, 2, 3 fatigues and 2 golds. Make that 3 golds because the woman in Whitechapel also needs it. Also, I haven't looked at the East End at all. Well, the East End is okay. There's not too much revealed yet, so I don't need to worry about their health concerns.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
I don't know how to water that. While you're at the hospital, make our medications. No load screens needed. Our medications, what? Your medications, yeah. So a lot of people had the cold. Fatigue. At least 3, I believe. I'll make rather a few. So fatigue, cold, cold, fatigue, fatigue. Everyone's fine. Cold. Right. Fatigue and cold are the main ones here. Cold, fatigue, yeah, they're both done. I'll make almost one of each, I think. Maybe. I mean, I guess there's no reason not to. I haven't come across many people with bronchitis, but I'm sure I will soon. Right. Right, so I've made as many of those almost as possible. Alright, so I've just made a butt ton of medicines there. A boatload. It'll probably be easier in the long run. I think to get a lot of those ingredients anyway, you just kill people. I don't use these serums. Probably should. West End has the water you need for the flower in the office. That's cheating. Cheating! Mind you, at least I somewhat found that that thing in the graveyard without you showing me directly where it was. I still want to find this box. That's still irritating me that I couldn't find that. I'd love to be able to move around that fast. But yeah, no, this is also good too as well, while the stream is kind of quiet, just to do the more boring-y, upgradey things. Got some fur in me teeth. I won't tell you more. Lies! You won't be able to help yourself. You'll get frustrated watching me floundering around like a fool. Whitechapel Old Road.
Stupid beast! Die, vermin!
Muppet.
We have to stop it!
This club is like seriously good. Very good weapon. Kicks assa. Yeah, I'm gonna heal the woman. It's part of the objective. But yeah, no, I just want to take one last attempt at trying to find this godforsaken box as well. Because it's eluded me, but it's annoying me that it is.
I have this thirst for blood.
Sure, go on, I'll come in here and try wreck this chap. If I can. Ah, yeah, these are only basic bitches. Ah! Imagine I lose them just because I'm just so lazy fighting them. Could happen. This has already been a pretty long stream again, I believe. Wool scarf. Do I get to wear it? A beautiful and warm woolen scarf with a traditional Romanian pattern. Huh. That's a quest item for somebody, I say. That's a vampire, is it? That is. These guys sound so funny. I'm trying to do the parry, it never seems to work. Whoa! Pretty cool move there. I've got one of those too. Here, have some of this. They sound so funny, those guys. They seem to carry upgrades as well. They're still pretty tough. They hit hard. It's definitely not easy to take care of them. He's literally stomping on that guy's corpse.
You look like no match for me.
Oh no. Not two at once.
You cannot win this.
Oh my god, that's... yeah. I'm out. Oh my god, that's too much. Alright. They're not to be trifled with alone.
Give me your blood.
They're tricky. The fact that they have similar powers to you, it's very tricky fights they can be. Right. This woman is... where is she?
Come on, we can sort it out, right? It's not my call, Barrett. You paid one way or another.
Oh. He's got stronger. I hate that when he's missing blatant, like, hits. Whoa. That could be a pain in the ass to deal with. Ugh. She just exploded into guts. Okay, seriously now, where is this box? I'll just go around breaking the whole place up. Like, technically it should be here. Maybe it's this dude up here. Right. I'm really hoping like one of these dropped the box or something. Whoa. This box is going to constantly annoy me. I wonder is there a door to down below or something? Anyway, I'm almost tempted to call it a day. Maybe it's right up there. But there's no way right up there. I'm beginning to get irritated at myself at this. Oh, sneaky.
This could be the box Lewis thought he lost.
So sneaky.
There's a letter inside.
No way. How do I read this stuff? Oh, the game froze. Well, I think that's going to be the end of the stream. Vampyr just crashed. Yeah, currently it's an error has occurred. The following application, Vampyr. Checking the error status. The bar is on 0. It's just blue screened. Anyway. That's been a theme of tonight. Crashes and restarts. But still, nonetheless, it's still been a really good stream. Otherwise.